We checking out the new update on Anime Final Quest, and I heard they got a new weapon that you can obtain through any mission besides endless mode and the raid, and it's the JoJo's Part 6 weapon, Sea Moon. And it's a new obtainable mythical weapon, and you have to get this camera thing that helps you obtain it instantly after you get the camera. And the camera is a very low drop rate, which is 4.5 is insane. So hopefully we can try to get this in the video today and be able to showcase to y'all exactly what can this new weapon can we expect for it to be about. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Or is it going to be game changing? Let's see how it can play off. And we also got a clan system, which I haven't digged so much into yet, but hopefully in the near future I will try to see exactly what we could do with this clan option and stuff like that. And then we also got a balance patch that focuses on King of Curses, Evo, Feared Slayer, Restless Gambler, and Lightning Emperor. Because I heard a lot of people were saying like, oh, how is the weapon that is so hard to obtain not stronger than the weapon that is easier to obtain, like Restless Gambler and Lightning Emperor? Because Lightning Emperor, I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard to obtain Lightning Emperor. I'm not gonna front, it took me like a day or two when I was on my off days. But I'm not gonna lie, Restless Gambler, I mess with it for real. Lightning Emperor, I love Sasuke. Sasuke is one of my favorite characters in the show of Naruto, but at the same time, it do need some more buff. And I'm glad that they buffed it, so I'm glad to see what this weapon could do in the recent update for this game. But we're not focusing on that right now. We're focusing on getting that Sea Moon weapon. And let's get right into it. I heard from my boy Clover1x, shout out to him, that for almost every single area in the game, you could be able to obtain the camera, which helps you unlock the mythical weapon instantly for the JoJo's Sea Moon weapon. Keep that in mind. But not in Statues Cave. So only Statues Cave, and you got raid and endless mode that you cannot achieve this in. So you can go to school domain, you could go to metro domain, you can even go to the previous maps in the game if you're lower level. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter what difficulty you play on because it's always the same. We finally into the game now, trying to get this camera. Oh man, this is gonna be annoying. Another grind by Anime Final Quest, bro. 13.5% is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Man, the balance changes to the weapons, like the upgrades and everything. It's crazy. Like Feared Slayer, I never got a chance to use the weapon, but hopefully one day they will bring it back. And hopefully I can try the weapon, or hopefully get the weapon if they decide to bring the quest back, or if not, at least bring the bundle back so I can try to like get it to showcase it myself. But I'm kind of glad that Sasuke is getting a weapon buff, because I'm like, yo, this weapon is so hard to obtain and it takes a lot of time. Like, if you got a lot of time on your hands and you're playing the game, it would take you at least approximately 1 or 2 days. But I took my time with this weapon to obtain the weapon, so I'm like, nah, it took me like 2-3 days to get the Sasuke weapon. But so far I'm on Restless Gambler because, like, to me, I feel like the Restless Gambler weapon is so good. Even though it did got nerfed, but it's still a great weapon though, like, if you really be frank about it. So I'm not upset that they nerfed it a little bit to give Sasuke a little bit more of a chance, but it's also not that nerfed to the point that, oh, is it still going to be, this is going to be a very low tier weapon? Like, is it going to be under Legendary Warrior? I'm like, hopefully it's still better than Legendary Warrior, even though Legendary Warrior is the eternal weapon. But still, what I think about the Higuruma weapon, it's pretty cool. It took a while to get used to it. Then when I was doing that collaboration with Clover, I was like, you know what, this weapon is crazy. This weapon is good. Especially like, I forgot the name of the move, but it was like a barrage with the gavel, like gavel barrage or something. That jump was crazy, but the most underwhelming part about the weapon that I just couldn't stick with, even though in the anime, spoiler alert for anyone that have not caught up in season 3 of JJK, Higuruma used the sword of justice, but he didn't use it how he wanted to because he knew that Yuji was innocent. So he did not use the sword on him. So it wasn't that much to really show. But the sword of justice, it does high damage, but I thought it would at least be like an animation cinematic attack or something crazy. But not that much. The Higuruma weapon is still a great weapon. It's still my top 5 weapons in the game. But I don't know about meta for right now, so I have to see and like know for sure, like, is it really top 5 or is it under top 5 now, ever since the new weapon that just released in this game. If anyone ever achieved getting the Sea Moon weapon at this moment in time of this recording, what do y'all think about the weapon? Do you think the weapon is good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it needs adjustments already, as even though the update just came out? Or do you think the weapon is fine just how the way it is? Let me know in the comments below. We did not get the camera, and we gotta go right back in. We into the next one because I did not get the camera, of course. Of course, this game is not gonna give me a camera off the first try, so this is the second attempt. And I'm not surprised it's not gonna be easy to obtain it as expected. But like, hopefully in a point of time we will get the Sea Moon weapon so it can be showcased here in this video. So y'all can see exactly, is it like good, is it okay, or do it need some changes to the damage? Like I said, I am showcasing the damage whenever I get the chance to, and hopefully try to upgrade the weapon to the best that it can, so I can showcase the full damage and everything that comes along with this weapon in this upgrade. How do y'all feel about anime Final Quest in the comment section and below? I need to know exactly, like, how do y'all feel about anime Final Quest? Do you think it's a great game? Do you think it's not appealing enough to you? If it's not appealing enough to you, then what do you think the game needs to make some adjustments on so it can be more better in your eyes and make it fun for everyone else as well? Because everybody got their own opinion how they feel about this game intentionally. In my opinion, if I want to say as a whole for this game, the weapons are very cool. They're very, very, very great when it comes to visuals, moves, and entertaining the eyes of others and myself in terms of like gameplay wise. Like, this is beautiful right here. Like, I love the Hikari weapon, like I said, in this game. Like, it's so cool. We still did not get the camera again, which is crazy, so gotta head right back into Summoning Station 2. Yo, we finally got the camera, bro. Yo, we finally got the camera. Yo, let's go. Finally, we finally got the camera after 5 to 7 tries of playing on Summoning Station 2. Like I said, you know, it doesn't matter what map you play it on besides Statues Cave, Endless Mode, and Raid. You could play on World 1 and Cursed Realm, but the only ones you cannot play are those 3 that I just listed and said. So like I said, it's crazy that we finally got the camera. I gotta see, what is this really about? Let's see. Yo, this is crazy. What the world? I know we saw the leaks about like the maps, but if it's your first time seeing this, this is literally what was in the leaks. This is where we're going to. It's basically just like Space Portal, but in its own sense, if you get what I mean. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. Yo, that looks so clean. Damn. Yo, that looks so clean. Yo, this looks so clean. Yo, look at this. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's so crazy. Yo, look at this stand, bro. This stand look clean. I wonder how you really get back. Let me see. What? Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. But the stand is so cool, yo. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is nice. This is nice, yo. Alright, we about to hop in. We about to hop into the summoning gate. Whatever map we can play on to showcase this new weapon. Also, before hopping into it, I just noticed when you go into trait, it's called the priest. It's a priest. That's interesting. Because like I said, I did not watch all of JoJo, so I don't know exactly what it is. So don't blame me for the fact I do not know the weapon. Bear with me on this one. Since we already got priest, you know I have to upgrade it. I have to max out M1 damage. I gotta max out skill damage, skill cooldown, so we can head into the gameplay of Sea Moon, aka Priest, in this game, so in case we can see the full damage and everything. And I managed to actually got superior on this weapon, which is insane, considering the fact that out of all weapons in the game that I got in my inventory weapon or weapons or any other weapons and stuff, mainly they mainly have unleashed on it, but they never had superior. So this is my first weapon ever getting superior, and that is priest. But since we got priest, let's get ready to head into the gameplay. We're gonna play school domain, and we're gonna put it. I'm gonna play school domain, and I'm gonna put it on nightmare mode, and I'm gonna play this by myself so I can show y'all the full damage of what this weapon is and how strong it is. We finally in here, finally, and let's see how this weapon will go. This is my first time reacting to this weapon, and let's see how this stuff goes. All right, this is an M1. All right, nice. Yo, this is nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The M1 in this game is crazy. High visuals, very great like quality of the attacks. All right, first move, gravity punches. It's hard to really tell how much damage that junk did, but it does a lot of damage for like his first move. Just for off his first move. M1, this is on Nightmare, so the M1 is high. It's already maxed out, so it does some great amount of damage. Is it better than Evo King of Curses? No. In my opinion, no. But hopefully it can like be a better weapon than the top 5 weapons. Hopefully better than Legendary Warrior or Warrior. So let's see. Second weapon, second skill, my fault. Gravitation attack. 3,836 damage in total. That's not bad. That's not bad. King of Curses is way better. And I've seen better from Sasuke and in terms of Warrior, I guess, as well. Like I said, I don't know what is the real official tier for this weapon and how strong it is compared to Warrior, Legendary Warrior, Restless Gambler, Evo King of Curses, and Lightning Emperor. But third move, Rock Barrage, let's see. I'm gonna be honest on this one. It's really hard to tell like the damage on this attack, like because the moves is traveling in a different direction. There's so many enemies nearby. I'm like, it's gonna be hard to tell the damage. But if y'all in the comment section, please let me know if y'all got the damage packed down at its full max strength and with superior or unleashed on. Please let me know in the comment section how strong is this weapon and how. If it was in the top 5 or top 10 of weapons, what would you rate this weapon? But for this, I'm gonna wait until we get like to the boss, and then we can showcase the ultimate. All right, we finally made it to the boss. All right, let's see how much damage this ultimate can really do. Let's see. Yo, this is actually lit, yo. Look at the animation on this. Alright, so it does 6,700 damage on the... This is max damage, by the way. Max damage on skill and everything. And this is how much damage it does. 6,700 damage on the ultimate, which is not bad. That at least lets me know, like, okay, how strong is this weapon? Is it top 5 material? Yes, I can see it really being top 5 material. I don't know how to really scale, like, in my opinion, it's on a level of like legendary warrior or something, maybe, or probably better than it already. But I'm gonna be real, its flaws, I would say its most flaw would be the M1s, because the skills do way more damage than the M1s. So I'm like, its main flaw of this weapon is that this is max M1. So the M1 is not that high. Correct me if I'm wrong, this is my opinion. It's just not really that high. I didn't watch that much of JoJo's to really like know how strong stands could really be, but I know I heard of some JoJo stands really being some OP stuff like the world, made in heaven, and stuff like that. Gravity punches. It does a lot of damage. I ain't gonna front. Gravity punches probably could be the best move in his kit. Yeah, it could literally be the best move in his kit. I gotta see the time. Yeah, it's between gravity punches and gravitation attack that is really OP. I mean, really better in like tuning up his skills. Alright, let's kill off the boss. In the ultimate, it does really high damage. I think it scales between like 5 to 7,000. 7,000 up at least. I'm not sure. But hopefully the people that do this stuff on like how to like know when the weapon is good or not, or how strong it is, hopefully we know for sure. We made it to the end of the video, and I want to say thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you will like and subscribe and share with your friends, and I will try the best I can to push out much as content as possible on Anime Final Quest. And I really want to know exactly, how do y'all feel about this update? Was this update a W? Do you think they made a great adjustments to the weapons, how they should be, for the weapons that are hard to obtain compared to the weapons that are not that hard to obtain? And also, what do y'all think about the Sea Moon weapon? Because in my opinion, if I want to scale like 1 out of 10 for the weapon, I would say the weapon is an 8 out of 10. And I just heard that we are getting a Priest Evo Made in Heaven weapon for Anime Final Quest next update, alongside with Eren Yeager Attack Titan Ultimate skill. In my opinion, I think it's going to be a gear skill that we're going to get in the next update. And we are also getting a new raid boss. I'm not sure what the raid boss will be about. It's hopefully it's not too crazy, but we know when it comes to raid bosses, you know they're going to be bound to be crazy. So, but I really appreciate y'all will like and subscribe and share, and enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless y'all. Peace.